Hey everyone, along with Ryne Gery, I'm Chris Iseman. We're here to preview Syracuse's game against Long Beach State tomorrow. The Orange is coming off a win over Eastern Michigan, but after the game, Jim Boeheim stole some of the spotlight when he said that his team isn't as good as it can be and has a lot of progress to make. So, Ryne, where was he valid, and where do you think that he wasn't so valid?
I would say the points that he made that are valid and looking at where this team can improve. You look at Michael Carter-Williams is one of the best point guards in the country, leading the nation in assists with 9.5 a game. But he showed a lot of inexperience a little bit the other night with some of his turnovers, some questionable passes, and he's shown that in other games early in the season, despite how great he's played. So he knows that he has some room to improve. And then you look at C.J. Fair. He hasn't done much in the last few games, and Boeheim mentioned he thinks he's focusing too much on three-pointers at practice and has to get back to his mid-range game. And the last thing is just seeing the two big men, Raheem Christmas and DeJuan Coleman, step up and really fill that role that Fab Melo did last year. And that'll be the one area where they'll play a big role in how far Syracuse can go, and that's kind of how Boeheim described it. So those are kind of the three things right now that I see that they could improve on. But they are ranked 4th in the country, so what have you seen so far that makes them among the top teams?
Well, Syracuse is hot and cold. They have good nights from the field, and then some nights they're not as good. But you look at a game against Arkansas, James Sutherland had 9 3-pointers, and Jim Boeheim said that they don't win that game if he doesn't have that kind of shooting night. The other night, he was very cold from the field. But he had other guys like Coleman and like Jeremy Grant have nice stretches in that game to kind of give Syracuse what it needed to beat Eastern Michigan. So I think that's what is so good about Syracuse, is that they're deep. They have a lot of players who can really step up and play well when they're needed. So it'll be interesting to see how Syracuse responds to what Jim Boeheim said the other night. Be sure to check out dailyorange.com for all the coverage of Syracuse's game against Long Beach State. Thanks for watching.